Hey, this is yourplace.com and myonlinemarketingconnection.com. So what we're going to do in this recording is I'm going to share my screen in a second, and I'm going to take you through a PowerPoint, a very simple one, that's going to highlight some mobile app features that you'd want to consider for your small business. And when we talk about mobile apps for small business, we really talk about using the mobile app as a marketing tool, and the reality that a mobile app for a small company is actually a marketing channel. We're not talking about creating a mobile app that becomes, a business unto itself and gets purchased for several $1,000,000. We're talking about engaging with your customers, your clients, your prospects on the screen and screens that they consume the most content. We're talking about smartphones and we're talking about tablets. Now, for illustrative purposes, and I'll remind you a couple times during this recording, we are using screenshots from smartphones. Example, an iPhone or say a Samsung Galaxy. But everything we're talking about here also applies to a tablet, and you'll also notice where some features that we're going to discuss will be better suited for a tablet as well. But we're talking smartphones here. At the time of this recording, we are at close to 60% in the U.S. of consumers have smartphones, and out of that, those are really the kind of customers and clients that you really want for your business. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. All right, then I'm going to hop over here. All right, go to my PowerPoint, and we're going to just go ahead and start the slideshow. So bear with me. Nothing fancy. I want to really just keep this simple for you. I was more concerned with getting this recorded webinar finished rather than putting any bells and whistles together for you. So anyway, we're going to explore the power of mobile apps for your business. And as a company, we really focused on a few different industries. We try not to be all things to all people. So you're going to see a lot of examples from the fitness industry, fitness studios as an example, martial arts as an example, and also food and plumbing. All right, now what we just narrowed down were service companies. How we can use apps for if we're in the service business, we're going out and performing services. And also people are coming to us in the case of fitness or food. So again, we're going to highlight several different examples from different industries, and I find that the reason why you want to use examples from different industries, why I'm not just creating a webinar for you, a video for you that's all about food, which I could, one that's all about how to use it for a fitness studio, one that's all about how to use it for, say, a service company or a plumbing company, is because what we find, and this truth has been told over and over, I mean it's validated over and over again, is that when you look at things from at various industries, you get better ideas. Meaning, when you're not just myopically focused on your particular line of work, your particular business, your industry, you can see how other folks in almost completely different fields, all small businesses, are using the marketing, using the technology, and then you can sort of massage an idea, and that's where the best innovation actually is going to come, is when you look outside. Of course, pay attention to what's going on in your industry and all the innovations. I mean, there's a lot there to keep up with, but also look outside of your industry. So just make sure you get over the fact that we're looking at multiple industries here. So we're going to go through this pretty quickly. All right, here we go. So before we, and this is an example of what we call a responsive website. So before we get to mobile apps, we're going to cover the mobile bases. And one of the main mobile bases is that twofold. One is your website, your mobile website, your responsive website. Remember that word, responsive website. That is where most of your new prospects, new customers, are typically going to find a high percentage of your newer folks, your newer leads, your newer guests, your newer customers, your newer clients. They're going to find you through your main website, right? Or they're going to find you, they're going to be searching on their mobile device, and they're going to come across what we call your, hopefully, responsive website. All websites now need to be built responsive. That means that it's one website and it conforms to every screen. Now, the thing to keep in mind is, this is a technical term, we don't just want to smush around the content. We really want to be careful about how we program a responsive website. So this first slide is just to show you and remind you that your website needs to be a multi-screen engagement tool. So this is an example of a responsive website, and the desktop or the large tablet version of this website is right here. So you can see a little different, and that's what you get if you were to come across this site on a smartphone. Same exact URL, all the same content written for all screens, but adjusts to every screen. So just keep that in mind. Those are the mobile basics. All right, so why a mobile app? I'm going to really tell you a lot of things that you probably already are suspecting, and that's the fact that I want to say 90% of your best customers, your best prospects, your best guests, your best clients are using smartphones. They're either using Android smartphones, or they're using iOS like an iPhone, or they're using Android tablets, which there's many manufacturers of hardware that make Android tablets, or they're using an iOS tablet. The most obviously one of the most popular tablets, and just recently got dethroned, is the iPad. Although there's still a ton of iPads out there. Where we're at now is Android tablets, because there's just so many more manufacturers of Android tablets have made the iPad, second fiddle, if you will, even though the iPad was first in the space. Myself, personally, just to reveal about my, hardware habits, I have a Windows 8.1 Dell laptop that I'm recording this on. I have a Galaxy S5 at the time of this recording, and I also have an iPad 2 tablet. All three work for me, and I do that just to purposely bounce around, right? But anyway, why a mobile app is because this is where the eyeballs are. And you can fact check all this. The consumption of content on mobile devices is huge and growing. I know that's a pretty generic or vague number, huge and growing, but it is. Most content is being consumed on smartphones these days, and the good news is it's not eclipsing, say, the desktop or the laptop just yet. It's just adding to it. So what we really are doing is we are competing for attention. Sure, there's competition down the street. There's competition in your neighborhood. There's competition in your area for your similar service or your business. But you're also competing for the attention. So it's a channel. The mobile app is a channel for you to get attention from your prospects, your customers, and anyone who's going to be referred to you. So that's why you want a mobile app, because this is where we are. And you have a good chance to jump ahead of your competition and use a mobile app as a channel to engage your best prospects, your best customers, your best referrals, your best clients. All right, so that's why a mobile app, because this is where we are and where we're going and where we're going to be for quite a while. All right, so now we're just going to go through some different concepts of a mobile app and how this all works in terms of feature equals benefit. So now, one of the things I really enjoy about mobile apps is the fact that referrals are made easy. Meaning, let's imagine if I am in the need of for say a plumbing service, and I happen to express that to my neighbor or something. Maybe my hot water tank just is starting to go, or I know I need to get some filters cleaned, or I need some service because I haven't heard from the other guy that I dealt with. Whatever the case may be. And I happen to ask somebody, hey Bill, do you know any good plumbers? And he says, well, yeah, I know Paul the plumber. And I say, okay, great, you have his number. And he says, well, you know what, why don't I go ahead and share his app with you? And he has the app, the plumbing company app on his smartphone, and he just taps the share button. And when he taps the share button, he chooses to send it via SMS, and now I have all the contact information, everything I need to really just engage with that company right there on my phone. So it's almost like your business can go the term is viral, and it's really amazing. So, and you can prompt your customers to do this. You can have some fun, sort of reminding clients to refer you via the app. Hopefully it's fun for them as well, but at the very least you have a default tool, referrals made easy. Same thing, picture your food business, your restaurant. People are sharing it, with their friends because they're happy. One of the things I like, and this doesn't apply to every single business, and it's okay, but one of the things you really need to be doing is embracing video online. Obviously, we're using video right now. You really want to embrace video online because it's a huge part of mobile. Again, there's that word again, huge. It's a big part of mobile content consumption is watching videos on your tablet. Again, everything here applies to tablets. We're just using the iPhone and the Android images just to make things simple. But videos are huge, and it's not a big deal. Each business can use videos a little differently. So, if you're in the fitness business, obviously, happens to be a martial arts situation where the gentleman is, kind of talking to a group of kids, kind of giving them what they call in the martial arts world a mat chat. But picture, awesome videos from your food place with the new dish that you're doing. And what happens is really simple, and this is not hard. And a company like ours, we try to help our clients with this. We can explain it to you. We can do it for you. But here's how it would work. You can take a video with a professional camera, or you can take a video with, say, a smartphone, and you can record whatever you want. So now we have this example. Let's use the example of recording that luscious new dish that's just came off the grill there, whatever the case may be. It's steaming, and the only thing you can almost smell it through the video because it looks so appetizing. And you're putting that video on your YouTube channel, which is a good idea for marketing anyway. Like I said, you need to be embracing video no matter what. And now that is also going to sync right to your app. And then you're going to send out a notice that says, hey, look at today's special, or look at this awesome dish we just invented, or whatever the case may be. Imagine that, your customers and clients being able to watch video of you explaining the ingredients, or just whatever it is. I mean, it's just an amazing way to just stay in contact and almost trump the competition. So videos are awesome, and obviously we'll get you more examples as we go along. So video inside your app, very powerful. Other thing I like too is contests, points, social, and these all boost engagement. So if you look at the screen, the image on your screen right, in here what you have is what we call the fan wall. And inside the fan wall, we're able to sort of interact and talk to our customers and our clients and our members, and just sort of keep the conversation going and invite them to engage and participate. The more they're engaging with your business and participating, the more loyal they're becoming. Now, if you look at your screen left, we're going to look over at the very, let's just say the very simple example, especially for the food industry, which in this case is, purchase 5 pizzas, get the 6 for free. How this works is it just works just like any loyalty card, except it's never lost. So here our staff has a secret code of whatever the special is. Obviously, you have to do a little work in making sure your staff knows what it is. It's worth it, and you're giving your folks a loyalty reward. If someone's purchasing 5 pizzas, and you can even put it in a certain date. You can say, purchase 5, within a month, or whatever the case may be, get the 6th for free. So you're rewarding that loyalty, and you're also going to boost consumption. And you can use the point system for anything. Obviously, the best example is in the food world, where you get the the 6th or the 10th or the 11th item on the house because you were loyal. All right, so the loyalty system is awesome. Okay, so easy communication that gets through. Okay, so now your communication here is your push notice. And this is an example from actually a fitness studio that my wife owns. And we're basically saying, we're sending a notice out that says, hey, the cardio kick class starts at 5 o'clock. Now this goes right to the stream of the smartphone, right to the notification, gives a little ding, okay, when it comes through, little notice with a quick bite-sized message. And it's okay. There are 120, 130 characters, and that's the reality we live in, is the fact that we consume content in bite-sized chunks. So now this notice goes out as a reminder, and this can be anything. It can be a reminder to do something. It can be a special. What I really love about the push notifications is also, now pay attention here, is what we call geofencing push notices. If you have a local business, let's just say a local eatery, food, whatever the case may be, you are going to be able to create a geo fence. That means in a certain area, as soon as that smartphone crosses that fence, your customer can get a notice. Your customer can get a notice of whatever special, and it's called proximity. Proximity marketing. Geofence marketing. It's really powerful and pretty amazing. So the push notifications enable easy communication, and you can send out 100 of these a month, or you can send out 10,000 of them. That's the beauty of it. If you have, you can send out all kinds of messages here and really boost engagement that way. So easy communication that gets through. Okay, I really love the fact that you're getting your customer, your prospect, your client to actually consume your content. We love looking at pictures and images online. If you don't believe me, that's why Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. That's why when you go to your Facebook news feed or you look at things online, it's very visual, because we love to look at photos through our smartphones because it's so easy. So consumption of photos and images via smartphones and tablets is just huge. There's that word again, because it's true. All this is just very big. So you can get your folks to consume your own media. And every time they're engaging with you, they are taking a step toward more loyalty with your business, and you're just outdoing your competition. So I love the gallery function, because you can add some photos and people can consume them. And you have to think outside the box here. Now, this is an example of a fitness business, right? Okay, and a lot of fun, little motivation there. All right, enjoyable thing there. But now let's picture other, just for a second, I don't know, close your eyes or just picture another phone here, and let's talk about how the plumbing contractor possibly just did a new install, a remodel of a bathroom. People love looking at that stuff, especially women enjoy seeing what the potential is in home remodeling. All right. Also picture the food business, delicious looking dishes that people can get excited about and then come in and purchase. So you really have to, just put your thinking cap on for just a second and know that, if you have a service company, if you have a food establishment, or you have a fitness type business, this is going to apply to you. And obviously we can help you with this. All right, I love events, schedules, and reservations. If you're doing some events in your business, if you look far left on your screen, you can see a whole list of events. How easy it is not to miss anything, or choose which events you want to your customers want to register for and participate in, and they can almost say, I wonder what we can do next week, and they can just pop in, look at your events, and you can also send notices about upcoming events and lead them right to the event area. So there's just a lot of potential here in listing out your events so people know what's coming up, that you take the guesswork out of it for them, they can plan it. It's pretty amazing. If you look screen middle, you see reservations, and obviously screen right, you see another set of reservations. So you have reservations. If you're a business that needs to take reservations, then you can simply do it right through your app. Now we're using a food example, but also reservations can translate to appointments as well. If you have a business that relies on people making and scheduling appointments, so it can all be done efficiently right through the app. Pretty amazing. Deals. Everyone loves a good deal, so you can almost have a whole set of coupons inside your app to reward that loyalty. Anything you can do to let people know they're getting a good deal and reward their loyalty and consumption is going to be very powerful. So you can have a whole list. In this case, this gentleman has a whole list of things that are going to be done for the whole week, and each one I can click on to see what the deal is. So the beat the clock deal, I can tap that with my thumb and it can show me what it is. The 2 for Tuesday deal, I can click that. The Wacky Wednesday deal, I can click that. So this is pretty amazing. And again, deals, your best customers and clients do deserve some reward, and you want to use the app to increase, repeat business and consumption. If you were to think about the main reason for an app, it's to engage your customers and clients. It's branding. You're on the device. As my plumbing company clients say, it's the fridge magnet. The new fridge magnet. There's also communication, and there's reward. And boosting referrals. So boosting referrals, boosting engagement, getting more repeat business. Those three things: boost engagement, boost referrals, get more repeat business. You know, that's really going to be the key to your mobile app. That's why you need one. Okay, online ordering, this totally applies just to the food world, all right, but you can also have your online ordering here where you may want to take some orders in advance for your food business. So this is totally just a food example here, but so you can see that you can just add the cart, check out, the restaurant gets the order, and it's ready when you have it ready for your customer when they show up. So that's really cool. So it's pretty much mobile ordering, which is pretty amazing, all right through the app. Convenient, very simple. Not for everyone. We have some clients that just like to want their customers to just pick up the phone, which I can respect as well. So it's not for everyone, but it's a good feature. You can capture leads through your app as well and get them on your newsletter. So that's something that you want to keep in mind, is that you can offer them the chance to sign up for a newsletter, and now they can get an email from you. You can start getting emails from you as well. I mean, you want to embrace all forms of technology, so you can definitely capture leads. In this case, beyond, because you don't know the names of the people who download your app. So, but if you give them a way to also engage with you, like in this case for a fitness studio, 3 pairs of gloves for $19. 3 classes and a pair of gloves for $19. Name, last name, email, and then of course you can't see it, but you can see you get the mobile phone as well. Now you actually have a real live customer, a real live lead. So they went from mobile app download, who you have no way to really tell who they are, to actually capturing a lead, a real person that you can call back and do business with. So capturing leads is very powerful. All right. So that's it. Those are the core. I told you I wanted to keep it simple. Again, I'll reinforce the main drivers of why you want to have a mobile app. One is to boost engagement, branding. You can live there on the device that your customers check 50 plus or 100 plus times a day. And then you want to also drive referrals through share functions. You want to drive consumption, right, which boosts engagement. And you want to drive repeat business. So the time really is now. Make sure you reach out to us at cyberspacetoyourplace.com or myonlinemarketingconnection.com, and let's talk about how to get your mobile app. In fact, let's put a demo together for you. Let's put one together for you that's totally your business, and you can actually see how it would look. All right, so now I'm going to take a few seconds here. This is Mike D for cyberspacetoyourplace.com and My Online Marketing Connection. I'm signing off. I am going to end my slideshow, and I'm going to end the Google Plus Hangout and produce our recording. I appreciate you listening, and any questions, just go ahead and get in touch with us. All right, talk to you soon.